What's up guys, it's your boy Chris and welcome back to a brand new vlog. Right now I'm actually in the beautiful country of Lithuania. I got here about 2 days ago, but I haven't done much because I just came from Iceland and really I've just been stuck just editing photos, editing videos, and just catching up on everything that I've had to do since. But right now I'm finally deciding to walk outside of the hostel and walk around and just explore this little town of Vilnius for a little while. Right now I'm in the heart of the old town and I've actually haven't seen much here, but this town is absolutely stunning and I'm excited to be spending a couple days here. So yeah, I don't know exactly what that is behind me yet because I haven't done any proper sightseeing, but I believe that's the old town square or the old town hall. But right now the first thing we're gonna do is be making our way over to this big famous, I think it's a cathedral, I'm not sure yet. So far, based off the few things that I have seen walking around this town, like between my last 2 dinners that I've had, I'm super impressed by the old architecture here. There's so much life on these streets, but it's also a very quiet European city. Even last night when I went out to go get some dinner, was that the streets were so filled with people, but yet it was so quiet, unlike most other European cities I've been to where it's just loud, kind of chaotic, especially like the big cities like Berlin or Barcelona. It's a lot more chaotic. Here in the capital city of Vilnius, I don't know, I've noticed that it's a lot more laid back and not as wild as it is in other places. Hopefully you guys can hear me quite well. It's pretty windy out here right now, and to be honest, it's super cold. And it's only the middle of September, so I can't really imagine how cold it gets here in the wintertime, but I can assure you that you won't find Chris here in the wintertime. Man, this is a nice little park right here. Yeah, it's pretty early right now. It's about 8 a.m. I just decided to get up a little early and beat the crowds, if there are any. I don't know what this is that I'm looking at right now. Maybe an art gallery, a market of some sort. One thing that does stick out about this place so far already is that, man, this town is so colorful. All the buildings have different beautiful pastel shades, and how's it going? And super friendly people. So far I've only had about 4 or 5 genuine interactions with the locals since I've been here, and every single one has been so nice. So hopefully that continues. Okay, so yeah, like I said, no real itinerary. In fact, I didn't even open up my Google Maps or even have a map downloaded, as a matter of fact. So I have no idea where the hell I'm walking. Wow, look at this. Stunning place. Okay, now this is pretty cool. I'm walking down some strip right now and I just got a glimpse of what looks like some sort of castle tower. Let me show you guys. It definitely looks like I'm out here pretty early. Everything is closed. There are a few cafes open. In fact, one of the things I am noticing is that there are cafes everywhere. I've already actually walked by this place that says cafe and it looks a little like a Starbucks, but there's about 3 on this strip, and there's also another place called the Veto Cafe, which are everywhere too. These are just things that I'm just picking up while I'm walking around for the first time. Yeah, while I'm wandering around, whoa, what is this? Alright guys, we're crossing the street. I have no idea what it is that I just stumbled across, but this looks really beautiful. So yeah, oh man, that was a red light. What am I doing? But wow, this is amazing. Anyways, before I figure out what this is that I'm looking at, I just want to catch you guys up a little bit. So in fact, I had no plans on visiting Lithuania, and to be completely honest to all the Lithuanians and people that are watching right now, I'm very sorry, but I actually had no idea where your country was even located. I just recently left the country of Iceland and I spent a week there just hanging out, road tripping around the country with my friends, and yeah, I actually was just on Skyscanner and there was a cheap plane ticket to Lithuania. It was 20 euro. So I was like, you know what? it's time to go check out Lithuania. So that's exactly what I did. I booked the ticket and now I'm here. I'm gonna be here for the next 7 days and then I'm taking off to the country of Jordan. So being the ignorant person that I was when I got here, I'm gonna promise you guys to learn as much about your country as I possibly can. Let others know about the true beauty that is held here inside the country of Lithuania. So I actually woke up this early to beat the crowd, but also because I really wanted to fly my drone, and I hate flying it in midday because it just attracts so much attention, crowds, people want to come up and see what the hell you're flying over. So I always try to wake up really early to go get that content knocked out of the way, but it's very windy right now, so I don't think I'm going to be sending it up. And there's also a couple climate change strikes going on right now, which is amazing. Keep doing that because our planet needs it. Okay, so this museum that I just walked about is actually called the Palace of the Grand Dukes Museum. So that's pretty cool. It's very beautiful. I actually have no clue what I'm standing in front of, but it looks like a big bell tower and a church of some sort. Not sure, but we're gonna get up a little closer and figure out what the hell I'm looking at. But based off of all my previous travel experiences, every time I've seen a tower like this, it signifies something cool. So let's walk up close to it because I see that there's a sign. And I want to read and just tell you guys a little bit about this tower that I'm looking at because it's quite beautiful. Actually, it's very beautiful. Wow. Okay, so I just got up close to the sign, and the only thing I got off of that sign so far is that it's called the Varpine Bell Tower. There's actually no information on the sign about what it symbolizes, but it does say that you can go in Monday through Friday. So maybe I'll come around a little bit later and walk up in there. But right now I'm going to try and walk up into this cathedral or church. I have no idea. Wow, look at this. Yeah, let's see what this is. I'm back in the fresh air and back to not having a clue of where I'm going, but I'm gonna cross this main street right now and head back into the Old Town Square area. I don't really know much about anything that's going on right now because, like I said, I just got here. I didn't do much information, and I just wanted to really give you guys an authentic, real experience on my first impressions about this place. So I figured the best way to do that is to get lost completely together. That way you can see my natural reactions to most of the things that I'm coming across for the very first time. As most other European big cities, you got the KFC right here. They also have another Vero Cafe, and another Caffeine. Wow, so those definitely are two big coffee chains here. So impressed by the architecture here. This city is very beautiful. Crazy how I never seen or heard much about this place until I actually booked my flight here. That's when I started hearing about Lithuania and Lithuanian food and Lithuanian culture. One fun fact that I did actually learn yesterday is that Lithuania and specifically Vilnius is the geographical center of Europe. Quite crazy because when you're looking at the map, it looks quite east, but in fact, it's the most geographical center point here on the continent. I find it very interesting because everybody's in big trench coats, scarves, beanies, things like that, and it's definitely not even winter yet here. So I can only imagine how cold it gets here. Oh, I've actually heard about this bar before. That's where everybody tells me they have €1 beers. Alright, so I've made up my mind. I think seeing all these coffee shops is a sign. I haven't had my cup of coffee yet this morning, so the next cafe we see, we're jumping into so that we can try some of this coffee. Maybe it'll be one of those Caffeine or Vero cafes. We'll see. So I've also walked by a couple of these already. It's called Hess Burger. I think it's like their McDonald's equivalent, but it doesn't look too appealing to the eye. Let me show you guys. Definitely don't think I'm gonna be eating that. Looks like it'll lead you to some bad consequences. Maybe something that will have you sitting on the toilet for quite a bit of time. Alright guys, so I came across another one of those cafes. Now it's time to pop myself in there and grab myself a coffee. Let's go. Alright guys, so I just found out the reason why I've been seeing this sign all around town is because it's a huge chain located here in Lithuania, Estonia, and Latvia, and in fact there's even some in the US. But right now I'm taking a quick break from our nice little walking adventure that we're having, and I'm having a croissant, yogurt, and a cappuccino, and it looks pretty nice. All right, so guys, so that was definitely a good choice. Great way to start the morning. Now I'm feeling real good. Time to finish walking around. Now that I got so much energy inside of me. Still looks pretty dry and empty out here, even though it's about, let me check it, 9:30 in the morning now. But I do got some very good, valuable information for you guys. As I was sitting down inside of that cafe enjoying my breakfast, I decided I'd look up a couple more facts for you guys. One of the first things that I found very interesting is that Lithuania was actually the largest country in Europe up until the 14th century. For those of you guys who have no idea how big the country of Lithuania is right now, well, it's not that big, and it sits right in between the countries of Latvia and Poland, and it also has Belarus down to the southeast. For those of you who are a little bit bad at history, kind of like I am, you probably have no idea, but almost tripped. But Lithuania was actually part of the USSR up until 1990. Lithuania was actually the first Soviet republic to gain independence from the USSR in 1990. Pretty interesting. And in 2004, Lithuania became part of the European Union, which is when they started adapting using the euro and basically started seeing huge economic changes. One of the things that I find so interesting about this city is that there are so many churches. But one of the things that I just got done reading is that Lithuania was actually the last country in Europe to convert to Christianity. All right, guys, well, I'm slowly finding myself back towards the Old Town Square in front of the city hall where I started, which means I'm right next to my hostel. So I think I'm gonna go inside, upload this video so I can share it with you guys, and then I'm gonna take myself on a walking tour and actually get formally educated about this city. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video and enjoyed walking around and just getting lost in a brand new city with me. Here for the next 7 days, and I'll have so much more content from this beautiful city. After Lithuania, I'm heading to Jordan, so please make sure to subscribe, give me a big thumbs up, and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one.